What is going on, you guys? Today I have another quick video review for you. This one is from Legion of Men, and the title is Man Lives the Perfect Retirement in Indonesia. Let's get into it.
Welcome back, tribe. I have a cool episode here from a 76-year-old Englishman. He lives the perfect retirement in Sumatra, Indonesia. Check this dude out. He's had almost 1 million views in this video.
Good morning. It's good to see you. In 2007, I met an Englishman who had just moved to Toba and built the biggest house at the time that was here. And that's it there. It's enormous. He used to have a great view of the lake, and he still does from upstairs, but somebody's built a bigger house in front of him. I was walking past here the other day, and I wondered if he'd remember me. He was sitting outside, and this is him here. He's a bit of a football fan. He likes Spurs. G'day, Dennis. How are you?
Hey, Wayne, how you going?
Yeah, good to see you, mate. How's things, all right?
Yeah, not bad, yeah.
When did you first come to Toba?
First come here in February 2003.
Right.
That was the first time I come here, I think, then for about 10 days.
Yeah.
And then I remember I liked it so much, so I said when I was leaving, I said to myself, I think I'll come and retire here. I
And
like it
wow.
that much.
You married a local Batak woman,
Yeah,
and you built this house in what year?
2000, summer of 2008.
2008. And it's on, how big's the land?
Well, you can see here, I don't know how long that is, but
Yeah, goes all the way back down there.
back to that wall and there.
Not far away from the lake. Can I ask how much the land
The
was?
land was English money, about £3,000.
Oh, my Lord.
And then to build it was about £27,000.
Oh, my Lord.
£30,000.
30,000 pounds for that whole thing.
Yeah, 30,000 pounds. That is absolutely nuts. And this is recent, too, by the way. Right? That is just crazy.
The land and the house by the beach. What the hell?
Is that right?
4-bedroom house.
Can we have a look inside?
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh,
cool,
my
thanks.
Lord.
It's really generous of Dennis to let us have a wander through his. It's a mansion, I reckon, but there we go. It's
Here's my son, Sean.
Hey, Sean, how you going?
I'm doing good, nice to meet
That's the fair. You too. Cheers. And so how many rooms have you got?
you. Downstairs, we've got kitchen, 2 bedrooms.
Can I have just a little peek along? It's huge, Dennis. This place is enormous. How long did it take them to build it?
They started about April, I think about 5 months.
Oh, my
5 months.
Lord.
That's not so bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine rolling up into Indonesia, close to the beach, and you go, I like this plot of land. I'll drop 4,000 pounds on it, 3,000 pounds, whatever it was. How much is it to build a huge ass house? 27,000 pounds? What? Total cost all in about 30,000 pounds. What the hell is happening, dude?
That's not so bad. And have you been back since? Have you been back to the UK since?
Yeah, I went back 2016,
Wow,
Yeah.
he hasn't been back in a
4
while.
months, and then, no, 2018, and then 2022.
2022.
4 months.
Okay.
Right.
Because I wanted to go and see the Spurs stadium.
Oh, the football stadium, yeah.
I've never been there, so
And what was your job? What were you doing in
in England, for about 40 years, I was a driving instructor.
a driving
Driving
instructor?
instructor.
Were you a good one?
Wow, he's not even loaded like that. Just 40 years driving instructor. And he saw a golden opportunity, guys. He retired essentially with a cost of 30,000 pounds. Unbelievable.
Yeah, the best.
And this
Yeah, we should talk about that for a second, because that's a really great point. He wasn't doing like this crazy, big job where it paid a lot. He saved his money properly and leveraged it in another country, which is what I talk about all the time. And he bought his own land and house. He's not renting anymore. He owns the land. That is absolutely insane, and it should inspire you to do what he did, but earlier, right? Because I'm not sure how old he is. I think, it says 76-year-old Englishman. So you could do it sooner, honestly, on a similar type of job, or maybe if you make more, then you can even do it faster than that. But I really hope this inspires you.
is, you've got a kitchen upstairs as well.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the view out the window. So it's not a bad way to
Wow.
wake up. Not a bad way to wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Who's this delightful creature?
This is the housekeeper.
This is the housekeeper. Do you pay her well?
Yeah, I'll take the cinema.
I'm assuming this is your wife, Dennis.
Yeah, this is better.
Hi, Benna. How you going?
Hi.
So
Wow.
what do you do with all the rooms then? Do you rent them out or something?
The
Yeah.
apartment, yeah.
Oh, the whole upstairs.
Yeah.
So for like family.
Genius. This is so genius. So not only did he build his house down in the first floor, but the entire upper floor is rented out. So he's now producing money from his house. He's retired. This is smart here because obviously you need income, right? And retirement doesn't end. You got to survive. So whatever he's getting locally for this probably pays for everything he needs. What a G. Oh my gosh, man. This is great. This
Got
is
a bedroom
this is
there,
G.
people sleep there, we've got a bed there as well.
We have few extra bed if they we can fit for 10 people.
10 people.
Yeah, maximum 11.
I want to take that one extra mile, too. Well, he said so he could rent to locals, and he could also rent to foreigners, because there's a lot of foreigners that come to Indonesia. Now, I know he's not quite in Bali, right? But if a foreigner wants to check out, they can put that on Airbnb or something, and foreigners pay more. I'm just saying, right? It is what it is. This guy is really smart in terms of how he's planned his retirement, because he's still making money this way, too.
Wow.
And roughly about 10 people. What do you charge me?
Yeah, for 10 people it's about 1.5 million.
$1.5 million.
A night, yeah?
Yeah.
So they get the whole top floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty reasonable view, isn't it?
Wow.
That's a lovely view.
I'm shocked.
Over the years, Dennis and I have had a couple of beers up here from time to time.
I couldn't remember.
Although Dennis doesn't remember. When I arrived here the other day, I said, Dennis, how you going? He goes, I see you on YouTube. I said, you don't remember me from when we used to sit up and have a drink and a chat? He said, no, I don't remember you. You didn't know me,
But
did
you
you?
didn't have a beard then?
No, you just had a birthday, didn't you?
Yeah.
How old were you?
I'm 76 a couple of days ago.
Dennis and his family have been really, really generous by opening up their
Wow.
home. And Sean, Dennis's son, has been kind enough to let me ask him a few questions. Thanks very much, Sean. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You miss anything about the UK? Is there something that sort of you think, oh, that was all right there?
Oh, I really miss my friends. And, in England, there's like parks. I like going to parks. Here, there isn't really like a place where I could go out and hang out with my friends. Not really enough things to do here. But like England, there's like football, training.
Yeah.
There's a lot of swimming. I love swimming.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things to do in England, but here it's not so much.
Yeah. And do you think, Sean, that you've taken much of the Batak culture? Are you really familiar with the
I'm really familiar. I know how to speak Batak now. I know a bit of the things that these Batak people do, like the dancing, the Batak torta.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Would you do other people in Somalia, do they see you as a Batak person? Or do they see you as half English, half Batak?
The people that I know, they see me as Batak people, but let's say people who are like, they just came here, they don't. They
Right.
see me as a Bule.
Right, yeah, sure. Can I ask, where would you prefer to live?
England, of course.
It's a tough question, isn't it?
Both amazing places, but I'll say I'll live here.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
wow.
And you have a good
Surprising.
friend network and loads of...
I have many good friends.
Got a girlfriend, haven't you?
Have you got a girlfriend as well? Nice. Yeah, nice one.
Right.
Is she Batak
That's
or-
why. There we go. Hey. That's why you said, listen, England is fun, a lot to do, but I got friends here too, and I got a woman. Later.
Well, also, if you have someone who lived in the UK for so long, they probably have some knowledge to pass to you about like why it's a good idea to live elsewhere, like Indonesia or a different country, right, where you can stretch that dollar. So if he's a citizen of both, then he can do that, by the way, which is good for him. In the UK, I mean, it's not in the best state of affairs as well, just like the US, probably Canada, Australia, things like that. So there's reasons why people are doing the remote job thing in places like Indonesia.
Is it okay?
Hey.
She's 75.
She's 75. Hey, Sean, thanks so much. I really appreciate this for taking the time to chat. That's really generous of you. Thank you. When I first met Binna, she was carrying Sean in a sling. He was only a newborn, and Binna was in the kitchen, and she was doing a million things at once. And Binna, thank you so much for having a chat with us. It's really kind of you. Do you have any difficulties with the Western guy? Was there some of his behaviour or some of the things you didn't quite understand as a Batak woman and Dennis being an Englishman?
From my experience, is sometimes it's found it's a bit difficult. Yeah,
Yeah.
we deal with the local peoples and traditional here, but I think he's adapt little bit when he's stay here.
Yeah.
But I think he's easygoing also.
It helps,
Dennis,
yeah.
he's not really complaining a lot and can accept society here.
It's important, isn't
Yeah.
it? If you're a bulle coming
He
to...
can go to the tupac shop, can
That's big.
accept what the
That's big, dude, because when you go overseas, there's a lot of inefficiencies. There's some corruption. There's just ways of life. Time passes differently overseas. There's things that you're used to from the West that you're not going to like overseas. And some guys, they turn into complainers. They hate the life that they have overseas after the glitz and the glam wears off, where you really start to live here and you start to really notice these things. Like there's a difference between passing through, like some passport guys through, and then true expats that live in these communities long term. There's a major difference. Passing through everywhere is fun. Everything looks cool. Everything's exciting. Everything is new. But once you start to live here and start to have to deal with the government, have to deal with some of the locals, have to deal with some of the traditions, the inefficiencies, the corruption, everything I listed, it starts to really wear on you sometimes. Some people aren't built for it. Other people love it. They just love the freedom you get. There isn't a ton of bureaucratic red tape, for example. In America, here's the difference. In America, when you go to rent a place, you have to do a background check. You have to provide them with like 2 years of history or like the last 3 months of bank statements for your earnings. And you have to do a credit check. And
That's such a good point. Your credit score doesn't matter at all when you become an expat and you set up shop, you set up life in another country. They're not going to ask you your credit score. Can you pay it? Yes or no? Right? In Indonesia, in Thailand, in Latin America, in different places in Asia, I'm sure there's other places as well, of course. I'm just listing off a few digital nomad and expat or retiree hotspots, but think about that. Can you pay it? You can walk up to the condo in like Bangkok, Thailand, and say, okay, 400 or 450 a month for 12 months. Take it or leave it. And they'll negotiate with you too, which you won't do in the US. That is not going to happen in the US.
process is pretty intrusive compared to the rest of the world. For example, here in the Balkans and Romania, you just need first month rent plus deposit. That's it. There's no background check. There's no employer check. There's no credit score check. None of that. Just first month, last month. That's it. If you could afford it, you're good. Or first month in deposit, excuse me. That's it. So if you're up and coming or you came into some money or your position in life has increased or something, you don't have to wait for the system to catch up. Or if you made some wrong decisions, you're not excluded from society either. So you can move to a new country, rent out a baller place. You won't need a background check. You won't need a credit score check. You don't need to prove financials in any way in a lot of countries overseas. You just have to have the first month and the deposit.
And you should look at some point to jump to renting locally rather than from Airbnb, because the prices are way jacked up when you do that. But I should bring up, it should be obvious, but I'll bring it up anyways, because they're talking about retirement here. You could do a remote job from your country and bring it essentially as like a digital nomad, or you could be like a business owner, even if you're just a one-man business. Go there, bring your income there, and you could rent until you can buy a house like this. So you could basically do what this guy did, except not wait and actually save your money faster because you're in this other country renting and making UK money, or Canadian dollars, US or whatever, right? Just think about this. I hope this is getting the gears turning for you and realizing it's not that difficult. And oftentimes there's not as many hoops to jump through. Like, people think there's a bunch of paperwork with the visas. No, not really.
I'm assuming the laws are very different with tenant rights, so you're able to be kicked out much faster. Also, maybe some ways that don't involve the law whatsoever. The uncles and stuff come around and force you out of your place. Something like that. There's some form of justice, or the rule of law is different. But that stuff, man, allows you to move upward in society much faster, or at least establish yourself as a foreigner much faster.
Do people do that, or?
What did you think of England? Like you spent some time there when you went back. Did you like? Was it too cold?
Yeah, England is a nice country, I think.
You like it, yeah?
And the best thing we enjoy there when summer.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Did your family miss you? Did you have problems? Did you miss your
I
family?
think maybe I miss my family more than they miss me.
Recently bought some land as an investment property, and he's been kind enough to take me over and show me where it is and tell me how much it costs. Getting away from things a little bit.
Yeah.
Are you up in the hills?
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. It's a nice spot out here, Dennis.
Yeah, nice and quiet.
That's huge. Is that
Dude,
the Caldera Rim?
The Caldera Rim. I'm not. Watch out, it's bumpy here.
We're sort of getting into a more rural area now. It's sort of, they do a bit of farming out here. Do you grow anything out on your property?
Yeah. I think it's peanuts or something. I can't remember what she grows there.
Oh, so you don't do much of it yourself.
No.
Binna does most of it.
Yeah.
You see his
Lovely out here, though.
Yeah.
Wow, it's getting real off the beaten path. But you see what he said? His wife is the one that really uses the land. I mentioned in episodes earlier, guys, the difference between real conservative traditional women and what conservative traditional women claim to be in America, like that Tommy Lauren episode. This is what I mean. Do you see the chasm, the difference? His wife is running the farmland. What? Guys.
And by the way, the guy who's talking right now, his family's from Romania, and he actually moved back to Romania when his parents had moved there to escape the Iron Curtain, and he retired his parents back to Romania, and they didn't believe him originally, that it was better there now. So that's one place that like digital nomads and expats or retirees like to go, is Romania. But the reason I brought it up is because this guy, the Romanian guy's grandma, would be like cutting off chicken's head, to make their own food, right? They're raising chickens, and she would butcher it herself. And I bet you could not imagine a Western woman doing that. Cutting off the head, defeathering it, preparing it all the way up until food for the family to eat. They could never.
How much did he spend for it? I'm so curious. I've dropped $30K on that house. What is
This
it?
is one of our walks.
One of your walks?
Yeah.
From your place?
Yeah.
That's a
Wow.
decent walk.
Yeah. I'm used to walking.
Yeah, that's why he's alive at
as well.
76.
The dog.
Yeah.
Walking over here.
There's a fair bit of rice out here as well, then.
Yeah. There are
Whoa,
quite a few
dude,
people
how
from
crazy.
Chop and bought land out there.
There a lot of Westerners have land out here?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you.
Close to the waterfall.
Yeah.
Wow.
Looks like someone's growing some corn there.
Waterfall.
Yeah. This is our land.
This is yours here.
Yeah.
How do you know the boundaries?
Yeah, I'll show you now. All right, let's see it all.
It's really, really lovely out here. It's so quiet. It's very, very tranquil, very, very peaceful.
Post here.
Hey?
This post here.
Yeah.
Then it goes right down, see the end there, where the little trees are. and
Oh,
then
yeah,
it goes
yeah.
across here.
So it's quite a big.
This.
Does it go further than this?
See that post there?
Right.
So that post to that post. So this is all our land there, down to the trees,
Okay.
across.
How much?
Yeah, so that's a pretty sizable. Can I ask how much did it cost you?
This cost about 25,000 English pound.
Right. How long ago was
Whoa.
it
That
recently?
was about a year ago.
A year ago.
Oh, dude.
And it's just an.
Wow. Do you see the difference in land also? So that place he bought way back in, we don't even know when he bought. I don't remember what he said, but he only spent $3,000 for that parcel of land. Now this one cost him 25,000 pounds. And what would it be to build a house of equivalent size that he built before? That one cost him 30,000 pounds all in. I probably, with inflation, We're looking at what? 100,000 all in, slightly less, 80,000, 100,000 all in to build comparably today.
But think about that. Building a similar size house to what he built earlier in the video, and that being 80,000 to 100,000 comparably now. Think about a house of that size in the US. You wouldn't be able to find it. They're asking ridiculous prices, which is why people are leaving.
With today's pricing. Wow, dude. That's by a mountain too, out in the middle of nowhere. We got waterfalls behind you.
Investment thing, I
It's
guess.
a long-term investment.
I guess with like all the other places that are attracting tourists, eventually they're going to build out here as well. I guess so. It's a good investment for Sean and Binner.
Yeah, in the future, of course it is.
Yeah, but you're still growing things here as well.
Yeah.
Unreal.
But Binner comes out and works the land.
Binner, a sister, and a brother.
Oh, right. And they share the.
Yeah, they all share it.
So you reckon there's peanuts?
It's not peanuts. You see, what would this be?
Well, this is corn, is it? Most of yesterday, doing a lot of legwork around the Tuk Tuk area of Toba, looking for a place to stay. And it has to be said, sometimes the travel gods do look upon you favourably, my friends. Let me show you my lakeside house. So this place is 30 Australian dollars a night.
Oh, my Lord.
Opens up.
$20,
Here's our
guys,
kitchen straight away.
$19.
All the stuff you need. You've got your cups and your plates and the gas cooker and fresh water, coffee, tea, rice cooker, toaster, kettle, fridge. Comes out into the dining area, right on the lake if you don't mind.
Wow.
Lovely view for breakfast. Could even have it down on the flat there outside if you like. We also have the lounge room in case you have some guests over. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, I know. $30 a night. Yeah, so that's the lounge room. Into where the one room that I'm going to use.
19 American dollars a night, guys. Unreal. This guy says, I'm 48. I got married 6 years ago to my Indonesian wife and we live in Central Java. I went back to England to visit last year and I couldn't wait to leave and come back to Indonesia. This is unbelievable. Dude, these are some of the craziest prices we've ever seen. Indonesia, boys. I got to watch more of this guy's channel. This is nuts. The only thing I wouldn't like here, I already know there's going to be crazy mosquitoes, dude. Super humid weather. I'm a desert rat, dude. I can't handle this. That's it. It's just not for me. This is absolutely gorgeous, but I could tell those summers probably brutal, humid, wet as hell, giant mosquitoes. I'm a magnet, dude. I got like sugar blood or something because these little bastards come after me even here in Romania and leave massive welts and ignore my girl completely. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I'll take desert heat all day. Desert waterfalls, although this is absolutely gorgeous. If your body could take it, if you're the type that loves that humid weather, I can't personally. But geez, what a steal that is. That guy, oh my God, dude. It's almost like we're running out of time everywhere. Dude, you just got to do it now. It's like right now because inflation is crazy everywhere. That plot of land, 3,000 when he bought it, how many years back? And then it already transformed into 25,000 euros. Unbelievable. So it feels, I wonder, man. I wonder if all in the price is over 150,000 pounds now to replicate what he built. I mean, I don't know. I wonder if somebody is in this area, Sumatra, Indonesia, and you know what a comparable house and land like that would cost today at today's prices, let us know in the comment section because this dude's living large. He was a driving instructor, guys. It's not like he was some mega millionaire doing crazy shit. Wild. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Obviously, great video. Bo does good work as always. That's the guy who speaking in Leaders in the Ben. Go subscribe over there and also subscribe here. I'm building to 1,000 followers or subscribers now so I can help more guys basically design a life that they really built for themselves rather than that someone else built for them. So thank you for watching. I hope this helps you and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.